Yeah, it's Kaz. We're back again. We're back in town. Hey, I've been on walkabout, mate. I've been out in the bush. Well, I've been out near Ashford in the Water. Anyway, that's about as bushy as it gets round here.
You're listening to the Casimir Engine.
That's me.
Ka. Done to death. Isn't that so 90s?
You think so? Casimir Engine.
It's the Casimir Engine. It's not ka.
New music, what was sent through to me by Beatbox Saboteurs. Crashing the vocals.
British girl.
You listen to Kaz Riff for an hour.
Nice, smile girl. In need of validation from the world, but we're all that young girl at some point in our lives. But do we really move past it, or do we just suppress it out of sight? Is it not the same for all of us? Aren't we all just trying to be someone? Get ready with me. It doesn't matter who you get it from. Get ready with me. Your mommy made your grandson when I was younger. I was told to be kind and look nice, but to be seen and not heard. And they told me to argue how to think for myself, but now I'm too outspoken. They still call me little girl. But is it not the same for all of us? Aren't we all just trying to be someone? We're always trying to change, always trying to change. But is it not the same for all of us? Aren't we all just trying to be someone? Do we really have to change? Can we stay the same, same? Get ready with me. Doesn't matter who you get it from. You're ready with me. Your friend, your boss, your son, so on. We can pretend all we like. Change with the seasons, fast fashion vibes. Resolutions in the mind. We'll start on Monday. We can pretend all we like, but if we don't change what's in our minds, the resolutions we will find always start next Monday. Get ready with me. Doesn't matter who you get it from. Get ready with me. Your mate, date, or anyone. Get ready with me. Get ready with me.
Get ready with me. Get ready with Kaz. Bit of harmony action there in the background. That was Get Ready With Me, and that's a new one that was sent through to me by the Beatbox Saboteurs. Hey, we we've hit a bit of a milestone. A few months ago we hit 8,000 downloads, and ever since then I've been searching for new music for the first bed music that we play every episode. So I think I found one, but you better let me know if you like it or not. Here we go, bit of clunking there in the background. Yeah, it's Casimir Engine, all jazzy and a bit like bit 1960s, bit groovy, baby. Do you know what I mean? Or maybe like the Double Deckers. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I like it. Hey, what's on the show tonight? Well, normally I would tell you that I have a nibble. I've got a beverage, so I've got myself a coffee. But normally I would be having a bit of a nibble or something like that. Well, to be dead honest, this morning we went for a walk and we had one packet of, what are them posh chocolate chip cookies called? Maryland cookies. I was going to say marigolds then. We had some Maryland cookies. Well, we finished them off while we're having we had our flask with us, our socially distanced flask. And we ate all the Maryland cookies that was left over anyway. So, yeah, so no nibbles. But it's a good reason, because all afternoon I've been playing the harmonica. Yeah, I'm learning the harmonica. So I've started on YouTube with the bloke who learns you the harmonica. And he says, you got to play this tune. So I've been playing it all afternoon. It's Oh Susanna, don't you cry for me. You know that one? And I've cut all the inside of my lip. I'm in a right state. It looked like I've got trap hat or something like that. I mean, yeah, so no nibbles this evening. Beverages only, and not anything kind of acidic. You know, like, who drinks lemon juice? But you know what I mean, don't you?
Diana!
Where a baby was crying, alarmed, a search, couldn't find where it was lying, till happened on a tea chest of vintage clothes, ladies laced corsets, military coats. Baby got louder, the farther down I went, till there he was, a purple band at the bottom of the chest. Too bad, son, you found me. Too bad, son, you came. Now you'll have to carry me to the end of To hear a baby talking, I recoiled in shock, but he jumped up like a monkey and landed on my back. Sat astride my shoulders, hung onto my ears, where he gurgles hallelujah, whispers what I fear. I've got a purple baby sitting on my head. He's been there since ancient times, I call him Uncle Fred. Smoking crack with Nana, staying up till dawn, telling cosmic anecdotes and laughing on the phone. Yeah, I'd love to jump outside the merry-go-round rebirth, but then I like to drink too much, not to mention girls. I said, for heaven's sake, won't you let me get some sleep? Too bad, son, you found me. Too bad, son, you came. Now you'll have to carry me to the end of carry him alone. I ran round to yours, see if you were home. Smoke on the landing, a pimp inside your door. Two girls with their sugar daddy laughing down the hall. Diana, where are you? Stalking round the flat, smell of something burning, breathing down my back. I went through the kitchen but I couldn't find you there. looked in the oven, but the oven was some stairs down to a cellar where a baby was crying. Along the search, couldn't find where it was lying, till happened on a tea chest of vintage clothes, ladies' lace corsets, military coats. Baby got louder, the farther down I went, till there he was, a purple band at the bottom of the chest. Too bad, son, you found me. Hey!
That is The Weird World of Psychicbread, and I think I heard the lines in that song, and I've played it a few times, but purple bairn at the bottom of the bed and nan smoking crack, that is just weird, isn't it? Absolutely bazonkers. Oh, and before that it was Lucky Iris, and you can find Lucky Iris through... Hang on, I'll tell you. Let me just get rid of that. I can tell you where. If you go to @Beatbox, that's BEAT box, Saboteur on Twitter, they have a compilation album and it came off of that. They sent that through to me the other day. The Beatbox Saboteurs, they were guest podcasters a couple of 3 weeks ago, so catch up with that one. And then if you want to find out more about purple bairns at the bottom of the bed and nan smoking crack, that was from Dreams of the Purple Baby by Psychicbread. That's Mark Gwynne Jones and the team from Psychicbread, the band, from Wirksworth and Matlock and Darley-Dale and all the surrounding areas. I think they did an online Buxton Festival thing the other day. But you can find them at Psychicbread, and you spell. I always think spell psychic by putting PSY and then chick, and then you're all right. That's the only way I can spell things, by trying to find a way of remembering how to spell it, I suppose. Yeah. So yeah, this morning we went out for a walk, a constitutional, and we ended up at Magpie Mine. Have you ever been there? Well, you wouldn't have been unless you're from... Well, you might have travelled over here to go to Magpie Mine, I don't know. But we ended up in Picture Box Village, Sheldon. Now that is where I want to live there. I'd love to live in Sheldon. So if anybody wants to sell me their ass, got to be cheap, and they live in Sheldon, please let me know. I was contacted by the Ace guys at Pink Dolphin Music, and I've got purple on my mind, now it's pink. They sent me through a track by a band called All Atomic, and this is called A Dove for Love. That was like DJ music, wasn't it? Don't forget you can get in touch with the show at Casimir Podcast on Twitter, at Casimir Podcast on Facebook, Casimir Engine, all one word, on Instagram. You can get in touch with Pink Dolphin on that as well.
Cashmere Engine. I've listened to your show and it's a shambles.
That is blooming incredible. I love that. I was dancing, sitting in me studio chair, which is one of them swizzly ones. So I'm kind of dancing and swizzling around and trying to avoid Herbie from biting me on the knee because he thought it was his new game. So that's All Atomic, and the track is called A Dove for Love, and you can find All Atomic on Twitter at ALL Atomic. Now that's a good Twitter name. And also Pink Dolphin Music, you can find them on, let me just find it, hold on, at Pink Dolphin M Limited, Ltd, that is, not all the word limited. So Pink Dolphin M Ltd. Give them a follow if you're on that there Twitter. Go on to Instagram because they're on there as well, and you can find me on there, and you can follow me, and I'll post your pictures of Magpie Mine and all the rare wildflower. Yeah, Kaz taking pictures of wildflowers. Apparently there was like a really rare yellow pansy what grows on lead ore or something up there, so I took a photograph of it. And also, when we were doing the walk from Magpie Mine, sorry if you're not in this country or even in this county or don't even care where Magpie Mine is, but we were walking from Magpie Mine to Sheldon, and we were crossing a stile, which is like, it's, again, if you're not from this country, it's like a gap in a stone wall where you can get through but sheep can't get through. Yeah, it's invented by farmer people. Anyway, so we're climbing through, and Mrs. Engine and Herbie went through first, and as I'm climbing over I stopped and I looked down, and where thousands of people had walked across this stile in over the hundreds of years that it's been there, the stile, the floor of this stile had been polished into like really, really shiny surface, and in the surface there was fossils of fish, and we were on top of a mountain. How does that work out? Apparently we were standing where the sea was. I find it absolutely incredible. So yeah, if you can get up there, get yourself up to Magpie Mine, because it is absolutely excellent. Bit of Lefty Chris from Wirksworth, because I've got Wirksworth Marmalade Championship news coming up.
May you never
That's Lefty Chris live. That was in Wirksworth, and I think, do you know what? I think that might have been earlier this year. Was that in January? I can remember it was cold, and the heating was on full blast, and that was in a studio just up the Dale in the middle of Wirksworth, and it was a fantastic, absolutely brilliant concert. Get your words out, Kaz, for God's sake. I was searching for me next music, next bed music, and two, I'm tweeting all about what I'm going to tell you now on Twitter. So yeah, last night, because Wirksworth is also the home of Lefty Chris, the Bagatelles, some of Frank, loads and loads of places and loads of people, but it's also home to the Royal Oak Wirksworth, and that's the home of the Wirksworth International Marmalade Making Championships, where my arch nemesis, Agrocola House, what is like a holiday home in Wirksworth, make sure you rent it because it's absolutely brilliant. Right, so they're free advert, so they owe me for that. The World Marmalade Championships are there. Last year, I think I came last. Oh, no, I didn't. Jim from the Royal Oak came last because he made aftershave flavoured marmalade out of bergamot oranges. Well, this year, or next, is it? No, it's next year, isn't it? But I'm getting practice in while I'm off. Okay, so I'm still not at work. I'm still not back at work. So I am practicing two things: harmonica and marmalade making, when I should really be repointing the front of Chateau Caz. So last night I started making my first batch for this upcoming championship, or the next championships. Now, what I need to know, what I really need to know is it bad to use pectin? If your oranges haven't got enough pectin in, your marmalade don't set. So I've bought pectin to make sure it sets. So at the moment, I've got a fridge that's it's absolutely rammed full of like thick orange juice. That's all it's got in it. It's just so runny. You can move the jars and it just moves around like it's orange juice. So somebody who's good at marmalade, let me know, is it okay to use pectin? I was contacted by Jess, Kemp. This is brand new single. I think it's fantastic.
It's been a hard time. It's been a long year. I think I misread what you said, what you told me to feel. 'Cause I remember that night you looked into my eyes. You didn't tell me how to sing. Remember one thing, and you'll be where you said, remember that thing you've always dreamed of. Keep it in the back of your mind and just one thing. I'm falling in place and you'll take some time to learn to wait. Remember where we
That's Jess, Kemp. Hey, we've got a jingle, and it's from a public information film. It used to be on telly, and I decided to make my own, and it's coming up in a minute.
Mrs. Fluffytail is taking Tufty and Bobby to the shops. Tufty, what's the right way to cross the road? First, find a safe place where we can see both ways. No parked cars. Stop. Then stand on the pavement near the curb and look all round for traffic. And listen.
You're listening to the Casimir Engine Show podcast.
So I made my own version of that, but it was about dog poo, because I'm sick and tired of dodging dog poo along our road. I've got a dog, I picked mine up, and I'm sick and tired of it being all over the road. So I decided I'm going to make my own public information advert for picking up dog poo.
Hello. This is my puppy Twizzle. When out for a walk, I let Twizzle poo on the pavement outside a man's garden. He was very annoyed.
Oh, you little pick that cackle before I run it down your throat, and then shove your back dog up your
Remember, everybody, please clean up after your dog.
First we take a groovy record, then we add a super sound DJ. Mix it with enthusiasm, and that's the super sound today.
You're listening to the Casimir Engine Show, recorded live in front of a studio audience.
Paralyzed by
There you go. That was Let Me Out. It's the Rob Prowse. I've got to find out what that surname is. Rob Prowse night mix, and that is Church of Trees. Let me just dig down into here because we haven't had the nation's favourite bed music. There we go. It's Funky Bed 236. Oh yeah. We've got some birthday greetings to knock out. Triple Black Amoeba John was 59 yesterday. We've also got John Izzard over in where he's on the, I think he's on the Gower Peninsula. It was his birthday, can't tell you how old he was. And also Richie Fashley from Pingle Produce, the acest veg growers in Derbyshire other than Mrs. Engine. And just to let you know, we pulled our first spuds of the year. Oh yeah. And they were supplied by Pingle Produce. He let me have some seed potatoes earlier this year. So at the beginning of the lockdown, he contacted me and said, I've got some seed potatoes if you want them. I had them. And I tell you what, they are absolutely mega potatoes. Oh, and you know, bit of butter on top. Oh yeah, all the goodness in eating potatoes is negated by the use of copious amounts of butter. What you done? Swallowed a blooming dictionary, Kaz. We've also, what else have we done? Yeah, so first spuds of the potato. We've got salad and stuff like that, but the potatoes and tomatoes are the biggie, aren't they? We've not had any tomatoes yet. Got chilies that are coming through, and we've also got courgettes. Flipping it, we've got loads of courgettes, but also we've got are they marrows? No, pumpkins, gourds. Are they called gourds? Anyway, we've got a load of those coming up. So yeah, what we got? You need to let me know if you can play the harmonica. Can you help me? Because I've shredded all my lip by going all like that, trying to be. What was the name? There's another one for you. What was the name of that famous harmonica player when we were kids back in the 1970s? What was his name? Larry something. Somebody let me know, because I need a nibble. I need a biscuit. I need something what we can nibble on in the studio. Herbie thinks his throat's been cut. I was lucky enough to be involved in a music thing called Bedroom Cassette Masters. Obviously, I'm not going to play what I sent in, but this was on the album, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. This is a bloke called Darren Saunders.
Windows, looking at walls, staring at people, making phone calls. Look at that person, see how he falls, crying for someone, but nobody calls. Bus stops, standing in queues, watching the rain fall, watching the sun listening to music that cannot be done.
Looking Through Windows, and that's from Bedroom Cassette Masters, Volume 11. You can find them on Bandcamp, and that was Darren Saunders. It's all music that's supposed to sound like it was made in 1979, 1980, and that's where I'm stuck. Musically, that's where I'm stuck. With me Bontempi organ, pretending I'm in the Human League. But I really do like that. Hey, it's a night for public information.
This is my brother George. This is Mummy. She is always telling us we must never talk to strangers, no matter how nice they are. The other day, George was waiting for Mummy when a man came up and offered him a sweet. George shook his head. Then the man said, "Would you like to come for a walk or ride in my car?" But then George remembered what Mummy had said and hurried off to find her. Mummy was very pleased with him, and she said he was a very good boy.
So, children, if someone you don't know offers you something, always refuse. Never, ever talk to strangers.
I'm not included as being a stalker. What? That was a Freudian. I'm not a stranger. I'm your Bezzy. Talking of Bezzies.
Hi, this is Eric C Powell
and Andrea Powell,
and you're listening to The Casimir Engine Show with our best bud, Casimir.
is Eric C Powell. It's from his EP Mute, and that's new single Breathe. That is something else, isn't it? And after that, Eric's in America. And after that, what am I going to do? I'm going to start criticising Americans. And I've got this music on. It's called Space Racer, because I want to talk about space, the final frontier. Because I think it's next month. It might be the beginning of next month. You remember Bob and Doug, who took off in that their Launch America thing, that Tesla rocket thing, and Elon Musk sent them up to the International Space Station, and it was all over the news. I think they did it live on YouTube, so the launch and everything was live on YouTube, and it was called Launch America, which I always had a big thing about the Apollo things, because they used to send them rockets up and it had the American flag on it. Now, if anybody criticises anything about Star Trek, it was the United Federation, not America. It was the United Federation. I think it was initially, it was like the United Earth or something. I can't remember now. I've just been watching it as well. Then it became the United Federation of Planets. It wasn't American. They didn't have an American flag on it. Launch America, covered in stars and stripes. National anthem. They played the national anthem all the time. And that's the weird thing, because over here, we don't play the national anthem only on like really, really, really special occasions. Them, drop of an hat, get the Star Spangled Banner, get that on. And then even over here, right, all the devolved states, so that's England, Scotland, Ireland, England, Scotland and Wales, not Ireland. They've got their own song. So, like, we've got Rule Britannia, or weirdly, we've got Jerusalem. It's a bit odd just singing about somewhere in Israel as your own kind of your country's national anthem. Anyway, we've got our own things. But America, Star Spangled Banner, every single time they can do it. So if Eric can have a word with the president of America and just say, look, it's like space is like for the world, it's not just for Americans. There you go, I just went on a bit of a rant then, didn't I? Can't believe it. Got a track by an artist from down under in Brisbane. It's Simon Irvine.
Casimir engine, reliably mediocre.
Irvine, if the shoe fits. Again on Pink Dolphin music. There you go, you've been listening to the Casimir Engine Show podcast. Thank you very much for tuning in. Don't forget, you can contact us on Twitter and on Facebook at Casimir Podcast, Casimir Engine on Insta, and you can catch me on Mondays on at Kinetic 7 Radio between 8 and 10. I'll see you later.
The Casimir Engine, reliably mediocre.